Welcome along. We've got James Pattinson here, Dandenong, Victorian, Australian, Melbourne Renegade and Kolkata Knight Rider cricketer. Just going to ask a few questions to James regarding the type of technology that's in use compared to where he plays compared to Dandenong. So James, obviously you started off at Dandenong and you play club cricket back at Dandenong. When you come back with us, we don't have the technology that you do at the next level Victoria and obviously more so at Australia. What would be the major difference between, or what would be the extra things that you have at Victorian training compared to what you have when you're at Dandenong playing local cricket?
Yeah, okay. First of all, as a fast bowler, for me, I like to look at my action a lot and look at things that I can improve on. And the big thing, at the highest level with Victoria and Australia, we have a lot of video recorders set up when you're bowling on linked to a TV where there's a 10-second delay on there, so you can watch every ball that you can bowl at training and really look at specific things in your action and improving that at training. So instead of waiting till after the session's finished and looking at your bowling, you can do it while you're training. You've got your camera set up while you're training, linked to a TV where you can improve your bowling and look at every ball you bowl straight after it and see the changes that you're trying to make. It is a massive thing. Not only with that, you can video batters on that. Batters can look at the same thing. They can look at shots, how they play the short ball, how their cover driving is going, their defence, their leaving, everything like that can be linked straight back to a TV, so you can see it and you can make changes while you're actually training and not waiting till training finishes to look at video footage. As well, you can have iPads and all that sort of stuff with a lot of vision from the world-class players such as Michael Clark, Ricky Ponting, all those players on iPads. You can see how the best players train, what they do, when they bat or whether they bowl, and pick up little things like that where you probably wouldn't. So IT is massive now. It's getting huge, especially for the modern-day cricketer.
Obviously, we're playing, at Dandenong here. I'm a coach at Dandenong, and we're playing, the top level of cricket in Melbourne or in Victoria before you go to your state. This is the sort of stuff that we don't have as coaches to use. We might have one or two iPads, but that's about it. So, for players who are playing at our level, their next step is to play for Victoria. So, you'd think that it would be really beneficial for players playing at Dandenong to be having this sort of technology in use for them to get up to that next level of cricket. So it's not such a big step and it's not such a big shock to when they get there. So these sort of things you would say would be really beneficial for clubs like Dandenong to use? Yeah,
absolutely. I think, why wait until you're 18, 19, 20 and you're into the Vic squad or later on to get the benefits of using this stuff? Why don't we introduce it to the younger players at clubs, 15, 16, get to know the way they bowl and work on changes 2 or 3 years earlier by looking at themselves bowling at training, using all the all the iPads and all that sort of equipment to improve their cricket and get them ready to the next step, whether it's playing for Victoria or second 11, by making them better players earlier and giving a much more smoother transaction into playing state cricket.
Yeah. Well, I think just from that, obviously, from James's answers there today, we can see that for a club like Dandenong, who's playing Premier Cricket, the ability for us to be able to get a lot more IT equipment, all the different things that James has mentioned, whether it's the laptops, the iPads, all the different technology that's out there these days, we can see that the benefits are there. So for a club like Dandenong, these are sort of things that we'd be striving for to get a lot more of. And obviously from James, who's come through Dandenong and still plays with us, but he's mentioned and given us really good examples of what he gets at that next level. So for us as a club, these are the type of things that we think would be extremely beneficial for us to help improve us as a club and get as many players to that next level of cricket, playing for Victoria and then hopefully on to Australia. So thanks, James, for your time.